Hey guys, how's it going? This is the Stupendous Wave, and this video is just quickly a February toy haul, and also a special announcement. And real quick, getting that announcement out of the way is I just want to say, first of all, thank you guys so much. We've reached over 3,000 subscribers, and that's an amazing number, and I can't thank you enough. And also, I want this to start being a community, which means I'm not setting up a Facebook page just yet, but if any of you are interested in just talking with other people from the channel and having it be a little bit more accessible and being able to talk to me and have it be a little bit more, have me be able to reply quicker, all of this stuff is happening on Skype. We have our own little community, like a little tiny community over there. We have people, we have a big group chat that's set up where everyone talks about Jurassic World, Star Wars, Godzilla, Marvel. So if you guys are all interested in being a part of that and then being in later discussions or podcasts, be sure to just send me a contact request on Skype. I will accept it right away, and then just send me a message. It's really awesome over there, and you can interact with some really great people, and it's also kind of a way to help get your channel out there, because every time you're in a discussion or a podcast with me, I always shout the people out, and it's just a really awesome tiny community that we've set up over there. And if you want to be a part of that, and I really want you guys to, it would mean a whole lot to me. It's at Stupendous Wave on Skype. Skype is free for those of you that don't know. Everyone is welcome, no matter where you live, no matter who you are, no matter what you do, everyone is welcome. So just go there if you want to just make friends, hang out. But anyway, now that we've got that set aside, I just real quick want to do something that I've never done before, and that is my February toy haul, and that is going to be just right now. As you can see, there's actually a lone Hulk in the background. And this is not all the toys that I got this February. I kind of have some things off to the side. So we'll just kind of go one by one. Not really a review, just kind of what I think about them. And if this is kind of a long video, I apologize. So we have Martynas here. Great figure. Not overly expensive. Safari Limited. Great figure. I got this, I think, mid-February. So really happy with this. The Dilophosaurus, one of my favorite figures that I got this month. It's absolutely amazing. I definitely recommend this. Again, it's a little bit more expensive, but as Safari Limited goes, but I still like it. And I am planning on getting Popo a little bit later, so rest assured on that. And then we have, I got a Stegosaurus. As you guys can kind of see, I went with a Jurassic World theme. I want to try and get all the dinosaurs that are going to appear in Jurassic World that Safari Limited has done, because Safari Limited, I feel, is a great price point. And so yeah, Stegosaurus, I think I paid 10 bucks on this, and I get most of my figures on eBay, because a lot of the time you can find better prices there. So I really love the Stegosaurus. Now I've tried saying this guy's name, and it's like the hardest name ever for me. It's the, I even have to look at it, the Concavinator, and I'm sorry if I said that wrong, but this thing is just amazing. I thought it was going to be a lot bigger than it actually is, but this is actually the perfect size for me, and I absolutely adore this figure so far. And then we have an Ankylosaurus, really cool. I especially love that they took time to paint these right here. That's really great. Very cool. So yeah, as you can see, most of the figures that I got are Safari Limited, of course. We got a Dimetrodon here. Awesome. A very old Brachiosaurus. I did not pay a whole lot of money for it, so that's pretty much the only reason I picked it up. I do not like the green color scheme. That's just it. Whoops, Hulk. I do not like the green color scheme, but that might just be me. Still, nonetheless, a great figure. And I was at the store yesterday, and I decided, and I saw the Age of Ultron figures, and I just said, you know, I think I'm gonna get the Hulk. Now, I have a million other Hulks, and this is not a good Hulk figure, by any stretch at all. In fact, it's quite horrendous. But I still picked it up because for some reason, Hulk figures just have a soft spot in my heart, and it was only $6, so I figured I'd get it. Only 5 points of articulation. His head moves, his arms move, and his legs move, and that's just pitiful. But, you know, I really wanted a figure that might fit in better with my 3 3/4 inch Hulkbuster, and so I decided to pick this guy up. And it's not disappointing. It's kind of a figure that I just kind of play around with because I don't really play around with a lot of my figures, but this is one where I feel comfortable just messing around with all day long, and I just really like him. Just from that standpoint, he's not going on my shelf or anything. Then we have Edmontosaurus, again with a Jurassic World theme. Really cool, and actually it got released on the Jurassic World website this past week, so really good timing. One of my favorite figures that I got, the Apatosaurus. Now, I did not think that I was going to like this figure as much as I do, but this thing is a beast. If you can find it, get it. I love it. I only paid $10 for it, which is what I consider a steal. I know you can find it for around $12, but nonetheless, I absolutely adore this figure. It's amazing, front and center on my shelf. Great. And then I decided to get this really crappy Spinosaurus figure. And I felt so bad about it, I had to get the better one, in fact. But no, it's still pretty good. It's a big figure, as you can see. I don't hate it, but it's still quite large. Again, we got a paint mistake right there, or a little scuff. But this one, actually, I really like. I prefer this one a whole bunch. But I just kind of got this one because I was super disappointed with the other one, and I don't care if it's a lot smaller. It's a really good figure. And then we have this T-Rex here, which is not a very good figure either, that you saw if you watched my unboxing a while ago. We have the Allosaurus here. It was a really good figure, actually. Really recommend getting this if you're an Allosaurus fan. Awesome figure right there. I got the really old Carnotaurus. It is the 1996 Carnotaurus. So this figure is older than I am. But you know, I figured I needed a Carnotaurus, and I didn't want to get the really big one, so I got this one. It's just horrendous, but at least I have a Carnotaurus in my collection. And we got Liopleurodon, which is another great figure that I love absolutely. Really impressed with this, actually. One of my favorites that I got this time around. The Dimorphodon, which I never reviewed because a whole bunch of people didn't really seem to be interested in getting reviews for the figures, but that will all change when the Jurassic World toys come out, because I'm definitely getting those. And we got an Albertosaurus, not a terrible figure, not a great one either, but yeah. Whoops, and he fell down. And now we have my favorite figure that I got, and that is the Triceratops. And oh my gosh, this figure, fantastic. I love it to death. It's just something about it. Is the moment I opened it, I fell in love with this figure. Triceratops isn't even one of my favorite dinosaurs, but this thing, wow. I absolutely adore this. I adore the paint. It's a heavy figure. It's worth the money to get this guy if you haven't got him yet. And it's the Safari Limited 2007 Triceratops, and this thing, I love it. My favorite figure, one of my favorite Safari Limited figures, and I'm so happy that I was able to get it this month. Super stoked for that. Now, I showed you one Hulk figure for Marvel, and yes, mainly it's Jurassic World, but here's just something else. I got my first Lego knockoff brand item, and that is the Shredder. Again, this is not Lego parts, it's a knockoff brand, but you know, it fits well. This is an actual Lego head, so I figured it fits really well. And what I do is I will buy figures from different, buy minifigures from different series from Lego, to make my custom Game of Thrones figures, because I really would love it if LEGO would make a Game of Thrones series, but I highly ever doubt that that's ever going to happen. So I figured I'd just make my own. And here I picked up this custom made sword, and it's really long as compared to, here's just a regular length sword. And for those of you Game of Thrones fans out there, I love Game of Thrones. It's my favorite TV show that's running right now, and my second favorite TV show of all time, just barely beaten out by Breaking Bad, and I'm talking just barely. But I love Game of Thrones. It feels so much like it's like a cinematic experience for me, and this is meant to be ice. Eddard Stark's sword. I don't know if any of you watch Game of Thrones. I'd be really interested, because again, on Skype there's not really very many Game of Thrones fans. So if you're a Game of Thrones fan and you want to talk Game of Thrones, I'm there on Skype, so really excited. I'm not bringing it to the channel anytime soon unless there's like a huge demand for it, but still, nonetheless, I build my own custom Game of Thrones figures. That's how big of a nerd I am. I am an incredibly huge nerd. And then we got this thing. Sorry for that. We have the Jurassic Park Blu-ray, and absolutely love this. It's just amazing. Now there's a story behind this. I actually have the Ultimate Trilogy pack, and I rented Godzilla at Redbox, and instead of putting Godzilla back in the sleeve, I ended up putting my Jurassic Park movie, and that was like, I was really upset, and so I went out that night and I bought Jurassic Park on Blu-ray, because for those of you that don't know, Jurassic Blu-ray films, they usually come with another copy of just a regular film, so I could take that copy and put it in my Ultimate Trilogy collection and it would fit just perfectly. But I did end up getting the Blu-ray for this, and I'm really happy with it. I watched it that night, and as you can see, here's the Godzilla red box that I ended up paying for. So that kind of sucked. But Jurassic Park, definitely happy to have it on Blu-ray. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to have Godzilla now. I did have a digital copy before, but it's nice to actually have it on DVD. So pretty good month, I would say. Next month is going to be another pretty large haul, I would assume, because I'm getting paid, and my birthday's that next month, I think. So that should be really a big month for toys. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you guys want more toy haul videos. And I know I don't usually upload on Saturday, but we did a podcast yesterday, and it was all about our thoughts on the designs for the Jurassic World website, the designs that they brought up. And it's not really a podcast, it's around 30 minutes long, so if you guys have the time, I'd really appreciate it if you'd check that out. If you're just here and you haven't seen, I uploaded a video today, Will the Velociraptors Die? If you're here just for Jurassic World, go ahead and check that out. So yeah, video coming tomorrow. Come join us on Skype. The more the merrier. A lot of awesome people on there. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe. Thank you guys so much, and have a great day.